I'm Adriana Lima. Shut up, I know I don't look like her, but I did just do her makeup routine. I used to be obsessed with Adriana Lima, so I'm trying her makeup routine. I don't have any makeup on right now, but I do have self-tanner on my face. First, I'm using the NARS Radiant Primer. Her foundation is obviously full coverage, so I'm going in with the Laura Mercier. It's the Flawless foundation in the shade Beige. I blended in with the Tarte foundation brush, and I literally swear by this brush. It is so good, and it makes your makeup look like skin. She has a really bright under eye, so I'm going in with the Tower 28 concealer. This is the shade EP, and I'm putting quite a bit. A tip to make your concealer last is to set right after that before you blend it in. This is the Laura Mercier setting spray. Her face is really defined with contour. I'm going to use the Dibs contour stick in the shade Starlight. I put it on my forehead, cheekbones, and I like to pucker like this. Just go along that line. Hers is really defined right here, so I'm going to add some right here. I'm going to go on top of that with the Too Faced bronzer in the shade Chocolate Soleil. I'm just putting it everywhere that I put the cream bronzer. Now I'm going to blend out my concealer. I'm dragging it all the way up here because her face is very lifted. I'm going to put more concealer on, but in between I'm putting this pressed powder by Laura Mercier. Born This Way concealer in the shade Almond. I'm just putting a little bit more under my eyes right here on the side of my nose because she also has a really defined nose. While I'm letting that sit, I'm going to do my lashes. She has falsies, but I'm just going to put on some mascara by Laura Mercier. They should sponsor me at this point. I finished the mascara. I may do another coat later, but look at my face. No beauty filter. Now I'm going to blend in the second concealer, bringing it all the way to the side of my nose. Now I'm going back in with the pressed powder, but I'm putting a lot more this time. And then since her face is so sculpted, I'm just putting some right here. This is insane. Now we're defining my nose. You put contour and you bring it all the way from your eyebrow to your nose, and you make a little line right here and then another line right here. I saw somebody put it right here to make her nose look more lifted. It looks like I got a nose job. She had some light brown eyeshadow, so I'm just using my contour and putting a little bit of color up here. I use this Benefit powder blush in the shade Pomegranate, and again her face is lifted, so I'm just gonna put it on the sides of my cheeks, temples I think. For highlighter, I use the Stila highlighter. Just putting it on my nose, my inner corners, cheekbones. She has a really highlighted eyebrow, so I'm going to put some highlighter under my eyebrow. Her eyelashes are really dramatic, so I'm going to put some more mascara. It doesn't look like she has very much lip liner on, so I'm just using this e.l.f. one in the shade Truth and Bare. And I'm just going in with this Tarte Maracuja Juicy Oil. I'm putting my last round of setting spray. Eyeliner on her waterline is like her signature thing, but my ophthalmologist just told me that it clogs my tear ducts and never to do that again. But this is the finished look. It unfortunately did not turn me into Adriana Lima, but I do love the makeup and I do feel very pretty with it.